What is up, people? Good morning to everyone watching. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. My name is Karen Jacqueline, your favorite host, and this is What Dey Go On right here at EOCO Studios. You already know this is the show where we bring you everything that's happening around you in Ghana, globally, everywhere, Monday to Fridays. So make sure you tune in from Monday to Friday to find out what's happening around you. Now, for today's story, this is something I've actually been anticipating since this whole Abutrica case started. Now he has been released and he has decided to sue, and good on him. Right now, Abutrica, well, that's his nickname. His real name is Frederick Kumi. So Frederick Kumi, aka Abutrica, is suing. Frederick Kumi, aka Abutrica, is suing the Interior Minister, NACOC, EOCO, and the FBI for everything they've been doing to him since this entire trial started. And to be honest, good on him. This is something I was expecting way before it happened. With the whole tossing him and sending him around, no evidence, they'll release him, they'll rearrest him, they'll release him in court, another agents will come and arrest him. I was like, at this point, what are they even doing to this person? If you don't have any evidence, release the person. Or do they think that Ghanaians don't know their constitutional rights? But good for Abutrica, because apparently somebody is really advising him properly. And it's all over the news that he's currently suing them for 10 million Ghana cedis. But I feel like Ghanaians are split right now. Some people feel like, yeah, he has every right to sue. They are listing all the things that these people have done to him. Like, they literally named him some other name and they forced him to accept that. I've forgotten that name, but like, the person's name is Frederick Kumi. You say he should accept that he's some other name that he's not. Simply because people just want to find him guilty. That was ridiculous. Number two, they asked him for his Ghana card. He said he doesn't have it. They still locked him up. Number three, he already told the EOCO that he had already gone to explain to their bosses what job he does. He felt sick whilst he was in custody. Bro, I had like filming him whilst he was in custody. People were literally calling him a cyber criminal, even though he had not been like charged with that. He wasn't found guilty. There was literally zero evidence against this man. They tossed him, they turned him around. Their 10 million cedis cry, it is too small. He should really hold them by the neck. But that's what some people think. Other people too are saying that, Massa, they've released you. Okay, you might not even be guilty, you might not be innocent, whatever it is that your case is, they have released you. They've taken you through trials and tribulations, fine, but now you are free. You know, this is not your opportunity to now reopen the case by suing them. Like, you take your freedom and run with it, you get? Because if you're not completely innocent, these people can literally come at you with a vengeance. But that's what people are saying right now. And to be honest, I get both sides. I do get that, like, you know, they infringed on his constitutional rights. He has every right to sue them for whatever amount. He has the evidence. Everybody saw what he went through. We all heard what, even me, I've been sitting here reporting about this story multiple times. So we all know what happened to him. So per that, he has every right to sue. But on the other hand, you might not be completely innocent. Like, we Ghanaians, sometimes we just like to brush over things simply because like we see the greater injustice. But that doesn't mean that you are completely innocent. So just take your freedom and run with it. Don't come and now try and like drag them, maybe to show them pepe or something, because I mean, you are well to do. You don't necessarily need the money. So what exactly are you suing them for? Are you suing them so that they don't do this to someone else? Or you are suing them just because you actually want them to pay for what they did to you? Because I heard he was literally going hungry in there. They were not feeding him, but they'll be taking videos of him. Like, he was miserable. I get that. But we don't know. Now, I know all these things are alleged, but like, people have reason to believe this. You know, I don't know what their evidence is, but that's what they are saying. That's what they are saying right now. So because of that, I feel like he has every right. If it's true that that's what they did to him, he has every right to sue them. But on the other hand, me personally, I think you should just like let it go. Just let it go. Because like, what's the point? What's the point of dragging this? This thing has been happening since last year. We are in February now. You should just let it go and like just stop dragging this whole thing out. Because if now you decide, okay, you want to sue them. Now they decide, okay, now we are really going to be on your case. Because they tried and tried and tried. There wasn't much evidence. They had to let you go. What if now you are giving them more incentive to like really come at you? And clearly they didn't even have enough evidence, but look at what they're able to do to you. What if now they even find a piece of evidence? They are going to like wreck your life. And the freedom you just got, they are going to take it away from you again. So right now the views are split. So I'm going to let you guys know what some people are saying. Okay. So online right now, people are saying it's a high risk for him. Someone on Twitter said, this is a high risk for him. He's going to provide evidence now. And they'll let him like question it. You have to provide details, evidence. And this could all really backfire on him big time. Exactly what I'm saying. This could really backfire on him because you don't know what someone is holding against. You don't know the kind of ammunition they have. Maybe it might not be enough, But if you come at them, they're probably going to throw everything at you. You don't know what you are even preparing for at this point. Because like I said, he might not be completely innocent. Maybe not of what they are charging him, but they could find something else to charge him for. Like, this is Ghana. People go to prison wrongfully all the time. They can literally find something to charge you with, and that's it, you are done. So if they've allowed you to go with your freedom, just let this whole thing go. Now, some people are saying, a Twitter on X said, the boy was allegedly starving, handcuffed, denied a lawyer. Now he's fighting back for 10 million. Pay him, whether guilty or not. No one deserves torture on our soil. And that's period. Because first of all, why is the FBI even involved? The FBI is not a Ghanaian government body supposed to be enforcing law. We have our own bodies. Why are we allowing the FBI to come in and treat our people anyhow? Especially on Ghanaian soil. It's not like this person is abroad and they are being tried somewhere outside the country. He's right here. We are still allowing outside bodies to mistreat him, treat him anywhere, call him all sorts of names that hasn't even been proven. Like, nobody knows if he's for real a cyber criminal because there's no evidence. You guys don't even know the person's name. Let's start from there. Like, I don't even know how this thing even dragged on this long. Forcing him to claim a name that isn't his. That was ridiculous. That whole thing was just ridiculous. Now, it's not just ex-people talking. You know, people on Snap are also weighing in, okay? A Snap user says, Abutrica has asked the court to stop the FBI and other foreign agencies from investigating him while he is in Ghana. Valid. He's also asking the court to prevent him from being sent to another country until his case is completely resolved. He says these actions are needed to protect his rights and make sure the legal process is fair. The court's decision could affect how foreign authorities can operate in Ghana in similar cases. They need to stop letting these foreign bodies operate at all. If the person is in your country, that's all good and well. Ghana, we have our own bodies that enforce law. We don't need the FBI in our business. If the person is out of the country, let him be out of the country. Don't take him out of the country just to hand him over to people. You know, apparently there's this law when you have like an embassy in a foreign country. Let's say the Ghana embassy in the US. Okay. Once you enter the Ghana embassy, you're on Ghanaian soil. You're no longer in the US. But with the way things are looking, it's like they'll even push you out. The Ghanaian embassy will push you out and give you over to the foreign bodies, which is not fair. We need to protect our people. Like, this is ridiculous. We don't know if this person is innocent or guilty. Why are we treating him like I thought that the term was, innocent or proven guilty. At this point, it doesn't even matter if you are innocent or guilty. If they have an out for you, you are guilty, period. And they'll do everything in their power to prove that you are guilty, which is very ridiculous because that's not what the law is about. The law is to find the culprit, charge him, get him arrested. It's not to find somebody we think is a criminal and do everything we can to prove ourselves right. That's not how it's supposed to be. So if you're suing them, good for him, good for him. They need to learn something from this. They need to stop letting these foreign bodies come in and treat us anyhow. Because they don't treat those people, they don't treat their own people like that. If their own people were to be in trouble, trust me, they would never give them over to Ghanaian bodies. They will handle their affairs internally. And that's what we need to start doing as a country. So all the best to him. Abutrica, I heard, is actually suing. The suing is ongoing, okay? The law has been sued. The suit has been lodged. Whatever happens, I wish him the very best. I hope he gets his 10 million. And of course, it's been Karen Jacqueline. This is What They Go On right here on EOCO Studios. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you in the next video.